YouTube's new harassment policy. So if you're unaware, YouTube rolled out a new policy that basically looked to expand on a lot of the rules that they already have in place. And so we just wanted to take a look at some of those rules. And so I'm going to just read you the two lines that kind of stuck out to us that I think will implicate quite a lot of people. Content that exposes an individual to risks of physical harm based on the local, social, or political context. Basically, anything that makes people more at risk for harm because they're a persecuted person within society.
Okay, so you're not allowed to make content that, promotes violence. I understand that.
No.
The point of a video is really to point out the double standards and the things that are not working within what some people are saying. Now, is that exposing them to more harm? I mean, we're not promoting people to kill people. We're not promoting for people to harm people. We're not saying, yeah, you should do this or do that. I mean, so they could dispute just us talking about that subject because some people are having certain comments on our page that we are.
Here's the thing. If this was happening in a vacuum, it wouldn't be a problem. But considering YouTube's push towards being far more PC than it was before, trying to really go out from that protected stuff, they are definitely looking like they could lean that way very easily.
This is very vague, dude.
Because anyone could say any of our videos that critiques the very valid attributes that are negative within the trans community, like trans athletes competing against females even though they were born male. Anyone could say that exposes them to harm because it adds to a culture of violence. You never heard that line?
Yeah, I heard that line.
Exactly.
But we're not adding to a culture of violence. The point is just to say that, hey, there's some things that are not working out.
It doesn't matter what we're doing.
It doesn't matter.
It's how it's interpreted and how it's viewed. That's what jumped out to me. So for let's say if you you criticize certain practices within the Jewish community,
I'm gonna be,
and because of the fact that Jews are being targeted to some degree,
so I'm gonna be anti-Semitic. Wow.
You may be contributing to the risk within the current political.
Black people, stop sagging your pants. Now I'm being racist against black people.
Listen, I'm just saying this stuff can be interpreted a lot of ways.
Well, okay, when you make a law, the point is not to make it interpreted in a lot of ways.
That's a law. This is a company that wants to allow itself to ban users for whatever reason it wants. YouTube, when they make these guidelines, are not thinking about the creator. They're thinking about how to protect themselves and to do whatever they want. Now, why I stopped at that one is one can make the argument that because trans people are at risk for a lot of violence, that you cannot make any video that criticizes anything trans people do because it may alleviate or it may increase their risk of violence. Now, for me, that's what's a little bit worrisome because I'm like, I recognize that they got problems, and I don't wish any problems on them, nor have I ever encouraged anything like that, nor do I want them to go through it. That being said, one can make the argument that any criticism
in the comments, the way some people are acting sometimes, it's crazy.
Yeah, but that's not reflective of our views.
No, but because it's in our comments, then we are grazing, we're on that line.
But I reject the notion that we're somehow responsible for the comments, responsible for all the racist comments that we get thereafter. Like, what shows up in our comment section isn't a reflection of what we think.
Remember that video you did back last year?
We did one video, and I remember like there was a flood of N-words I'd never seen before.
You tagged Trump, so everybody that was cheering for Trump, they came on that video, they came down to that video, and I've never been. I started humming slave chants.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. And it's like, I didn't delete a single racist comment because I said to myself, this is part of what it is. I can't control the comment section. It's a reflection of some people's views.
Like,
right?
we keep the comments when it's. We keep the comments. Whether it's for or against us, we keep the comments.
Right.
So we are going to keep the comments when it's praise and when it's not praise. When we are the ones that get the bulk of it, we're going to keep it there. Because it is part of the reality. And it's not that we're truth seekers or something like that. It's really just that altering that truth is wrong and just disingenuous, basically.
Yeah. So the second line that I thought was really weird was creators who create content that harms the YouTube ecosystem by persistently inciting hostility between creators for personal financial gain. So any drama channels, any channels that really drive on critiquing other YouTubers specifically, that could be seen as harassment.
So making 3 videos on Amanda Seals could be used as that.
Even though we only critique her ideas, because it creates hostility, it can be seen as that. Lily Singh.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of creators who've been talking about Lily Singh. A lot of them. And on top of that, they've been criticizing her. I think this is what this is about. Creates content that harms the YouTube ecosystem by persistently inciting hostility between creators for personal financial gain. So drama channels and anybody who consistently go after the same type of people, they're gonna be done with.
Man, fuck that. I'm done with this commentary stuff. I'm just gonna be doing unboxing shit. Okay, so now guys, I have this roll of paper and we're gonna see what's in there.
Yeah, I mean,
A little piece of paper like that. Is that what you want us to fucking do? I mean, I'm not into makeup and shit. I'm not gonna start makeup. I'm not gonna start unboxing shit. I'm not gonna start none of that. That's just what the hell? Oh, St. Martin is in the house. Yo, wait, stand up, St. Martin. I hope you guys are doing better. I visited that island and that was lit. But it's just weird. It's like, you want us to just do y'all little thing.
here's the irony, is before they loved kids stuff, now they've shut down all kids material. You can't do anything kids related. And so now they're even really shutting down a lot of the more adult stuff. So at some point, YouTube is just gonna be for nobody.
It's just gonna be cat videos.
Yo, cat videos and fucking people wanting to be cats. Meow.
There's a couple of them.
Even video games are having a lot of problems. Like this platform just
Because of the violence.
because everything just seems because it's targeted towards kids, and so they don't know how that's gonna go. I'm telling you, man, this stuff is pretty. It just seems like this platform is becoming more and more unstable
Okay, so what's
based off the rules and what direction they think they're going.
so what's the solution?
I don't know.
I'm not asking you, I'm asking them.
Okay. We've invested too much time and too many years into this for it to like flop at this point. I'm like, nigga, let me make some money before I gotta cash out. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think I'm just gonna look into making different kinds of videos and different topics. Like, I probably, after the next couple of trans videos that we're gonna do, we're probably never gonna touch this issue again because it's just not worth it financially to risk everything. Because somebody could say, you're contributing. Like, even though we try to be as respectful, we don't misgender anyone. We don't do any of that. Like, if you guys were to misgender somebody on purpose repeatedly, they could see that as contributing to risks of violence easily.
Wow.
You know, just wanted to clarify that and just bring that to you guys. These are some of the things that we're dealing with, so I wanted to talk to you guys about that. Is there anything else you want to add about this platform and future plans?
Wow.
All right, let's have this go. How's it going? You know what's funny? Is as I said that, I literally pulled the fucking mic towards us.
Towards you.
Towards us.
Oh, towards you. It was there. You put it there, bro. You could.
You can have it too.
I'm good, thank you.
Hey, nigga, you gay.
Don't put that shit.
Nigga, you gay.
What?
Nigga, you gay.
What?
Yeah, according to the comments, you gay. Exactly. That's what I thought.
Well, you're bigoted and homophobe.
Sure.
Put that on YouTube.
These are just jokes.
You're the one editing. Why you say these are just jokes?
So I was thinking of putting it on.
Oh, you're dumb. Don't fucking do that.
Do you celebrate Christmas, bro?
Yeah, I'm going to my parents. I'm gonna be in Miami.
Yo, all the people in the comments, who here celebrates Christmas, make some noise. All the people who don't, make some
Yeah,
noise
but that's
too.
because you're a wallahi dude. You come from. You're not.
This nigga said that's because you're a wallahi dude.
You're not a wallahi dude. You're not. You're gonna tell me you're not.
I'm not Muslim.
But you grew up wallahi.
Shut the fuck up. You can't say that.
You did.
That's like saying you grew up Jesus.
No, I grew up amen.
You get good presents though?
Nah, just from my wife.
You get her presents?
Yeah,
But what about your presents?
they're good from her, but I don't get a lot of presents. But it's not about the presents.
What's the best present you ever got?
Because I work a lot in bars, and I work a lot in bars, so she got me a breathalyzer once. Because I drive and I drink a lot, so she's like, take that. We don't want to have any problems with.
That's a good gift.
Yeah,
that's super practical.
Yeah, exactly. So I have one in my car, because she's like, yo, I don't want to have no problem with the lahi.
This nigga just said the lie. Did this nigga just say the lie? This nigga just said the lahi. Stop,